If you look at this sneaker, it looks like a simple piece of white canvas. You might think this is easy to make. But if you're a brand trying to scale this product, simplicity is actually the hardest thing to engineer. I'm Ivan. I don't just go talk to factories. I'm a supply chain architect, and I help brands take a design like this and figure out where and how to build it so they don't lose money. And today we're going to do a full cost teardown for this anti-fatigue style sneaker. The hidden costs that you don't see, like why this specific insole changes the price by almost 300%, and why making this in Cambodia might actually cost you more than in China if you aren't careful. Let's start with the basics, the FOB price. That's the free on board, the price you pay to get it onto the ship. For a shoe like this in China, we're looking at an FOB of roughly $6. Now where does that money go? First, the upper. It's the cotton canvas and its related material. In China, the supply chain is right next door to the factory, so logistics costs are low. And in total, it could cost about $1.80. Now next is the outsole. This is the vulcanized rubber. It's baked in an oven like a loaf of bread. Here's a data point most people miss: electricity. In China, industrial power is stable and subsidized. In places like Cambodia, electricity can be significantly more expensive. Now that energy cost gets baked right into your rubber sole. Now this is where the amateur brands lose and pro brands win. I call this the visible value trap. This is an insole with arch support and heel cup. Now it could potentially cost anywhere between 60 cents to 95 cents. Now that's a big difference. In manufacturing, that's massive. But why do you want to pay it? Because the customers can't feel the canvas quality, but they can feel this. When I advise clients, I tell them, spend money where the foot touches. If you cut costs here to save 50 cents, you lower the perceived value of the shoe by $20. Now this part is the reason they can call it the anti-fatigue sneaker. Now here's the counterintuitive part. Everyone thinks moving out of China saves money. Let's look at the data. If we move this shoe to Cambodia, the FOB price actually jumps to around $8. Why? So materials, we have to ship the canvas and its related materials from China to Cambodia. That's a logistics cost. Efficiency-wise, a mature China line might pump out around 2,000 pairs a day. A developing line might do 1,000 or a little bit more. So why do brands go to Cambodia? It's not for the FOB price, it's for the landed price. The US tariffs on China footwear can be significant. Cambodia often enjoys duty benefits. So even though you pay me $2 more to make the shoe, you might save around $3 at the US border. And my job isn't just to find the cheapest factory, it's to find the cheapest total journey that's suitable for your brand. Here's the actual breakdown. You can take a screenshot of this if you want. You see here, upper, outsole, insole, and look at the bottom line. China landed is $9. Cambodia landed is $9.50. In this specific case, China might actually win on price. But maybe you choose Cambodia for risk diversification, so you aren't 100% reliant on one region. That's a strategic decision, not just a pricing one. Now, building a shoe brand isn't just about a cool design. It's about engineering these numbers so you have a business that scales. If you're a startup or SME looking to move volume, you need a partner who understands both the data and the production. We have a specialized division for this called Central Team Global. If you want to run these numbers for your specific design, head to my site. I've set up a specific channel for SME inquiries. Let's look at your tech pack and see where we can engineer value. Thanks for watching.